Greetings, people of the World Wide Web. My name is Vulperine, and today I have an unscripted little thing for you guys. Have you ever wanted to be more than you are? I ask this because if you have, and even if you're not a furry, then you have more in common with furries than you think. All a furry wants is to be able to express themselves in a unique way, and the internet and convention spaces are and should continue to be places of freedom for furries and all people to meet and express themselves as freely as possible. And when I see the kind of hate that happens online towards furries, it makes me really doubt the goodness in people. But I know that people are good, because despite this adversity, despite this hatred, despite the belief that the furry fandom is full of childish pedophiles, which it is not, despite these horrors, we continue to grow, and more people are beginning to accept us, and more people are maybe beginning to look deep inside and realize that we all share the experience of wanting to be more than what we are. And that is all a furry does. And a furry with a fursuit is a person who has been fortunate enough to find a garment that will express their personality, and to be able to create a custom garment that will showcase their design, their persona, their alter ego, and not simply exhibit the usual human that people expect. They have all other days of the year to do that. But on the internet and in convention spaces, it is a free-for-all. Obviously, the internet will be the internet. There will be a-holes wherever you go, and I believe that people have the right to say what they want on the internet, so to be real, this really doesn't make that much of a difference. But I just want you to think before you attack someone for their desires, for their passions. I just want you to think about yourself, maybe when you were a kid, and when people asked you what you wanted to be, and maybe you answered with princess, maybe you answered with astronaut, maybe you answered with superhero. No matter what it was, that's the same kind of concept as being a furry. A furry is simply someone who is comfortable with presenting themselves as their alter ego, like me. But when I take off this head, it's just me. It's just me. This head is a personification of my alter ego, of a part of me that I am comfortable with, and that I want, and that I'm comfortable with showing people. So for all the new furries out there, I have this message to you. Be proud of who you are. Be proud of your passion, and explore your personality to its fullest. Develop your persona. Really put some time and thought into who you can be, and it will lift who you are to a higher level. And even for younger furries, you may not get it yet. You may think it's just a fun hobby, but there is a lot more to it than that. And there are societal consequences for people who break the rules, who break conformity. You may have gotten people hating on you online, but that's nothing compared to what can happen in real life. So be careful. And at the same time, explore your passion to its fullest. It will become such a happy part of you that you can be happy to be when times are tough. You can think of your persona and you can think, what would he or she do? What would they do? And you can use that as your source of power to be able to go through times when they're hard. And I have had this experience myself. I have had difficult times, and I turn to the fandom, and I turn to the art and the community and Twitter. God, Twitter, dude. But I turn to these places and I feel comfortable. And I feel safe. And that's really all that we want, is to feel safe. So to all the non-furries out there who may be watching this video, I don't know why you're watching, but if you are, just think next time before you attack someone for their passions or their beliefs or how they present themselves online or their avatar next to their username. If it's a furry, maybe don't give them flack. Maybe just accept that that's who they are and that's who they want to portray themselves as. Thank you for watching. I'm definitely going to do more videos like this, straight from the soul, because I believe this is my niche. This is where I come in the fandom. I want to be a voice of hope. And if you like that, feel free to like and subscribe. And yeah. Thank you so much for watching.